Let's get right to our top stories of the morning. Happening today, city leaders will be addressing gun violence, and they're calling it an epidemic across the St. Louis metropolitan area. It's called gun violence through the lens of the law.
It is really exactly what it sounds like, a discussion that is open to the public to help stop the violence that is plaguing our city. News 4's Justin Andrews is live from police headquarters with the Bomarito Street Fleet with more information. Justin.
Well, good morning, Emily. This is really a problem for police officers and even our court system. Jennifer Joy, she says it really begins with us, people who live here in St. Louis, to talk to prosecutors and police when we see crime happening. Now, this is a scene all too familiar, really. Crime scene tape and police lights. This video is of shootings within the last couple weeks. Circuit Attorney Jennifer Joy says she will be talking about gun violence through the scope of the court system. We also know the St. Louis Police Department will also be there to discuss gun violence and what's seen on the streets from an officer standpoint. There will also be several topics discussed, including how guns get in the hands of criminals, the role of drugs in the gun violence, and how a proposed gun court might also work for the city of St. Louis. We caught up with Jennifer Joy. She says mentoring is critical in curbing the violence.
I think all of us can find a way to influence a young person, whether it's somebody who lives on our block, or we can go through a formal mentoring organization. And even if you don't want to personally do the mentoring, then you can remember that group in your charitable giving and support their efforts. If everybody does that, we would see a big dent in gun violence.
Now, that meeting is set for 7 o'clock tonight at the Heights in Richmond Heights. It is open to the public. Now, this morning, our live team coverage continues with our Anthony Kiko. Anthony, what are you tracking for us?
Well, just